Hello, class here, Recursed. In the last part, a breakthrough in Oobleck research allowed us to beat a bunch of levels. And then I think I was stuck on some of these. I just want to look at each of them. Alright, one of these was like, yeah, that was Hanoi right there. I don't remember spending much time on this level. I definitely looked at this level, but I think I didn't, like, you know, spend much time on it. So if I use the key to get the Oobleck becomes either a key or I can first pick up this chest to duplicate the chest instead. Now I can go down like unlimited layers. If I flood this room, I get to get the rock out, I believe. I can't think of any reason I would want to duplicate the key. Okay, no, if I flood this room, I get nothing. That's interesting. So how do you get the rock? I guess if you bring the Oobleck in, you can get rock. If you can do that without ever picking up the key. Which seems like it would require this room out here to be flooded. But I can't both carry that chest down there and enter the chest down there. I guess I have a double of this chest. Can I make use of that somehow? I can. What was the plan here? Enter this, flood it. Now I can get a free Oobleck. Or rather, an untransformed one. Entering here, yeah, it doesn't have much benefit, but I can carry this upward. Now, if I wanted, I could duplicate the rock by going in here. I don't know what my plan with a duplicated rock is. It just feels like part of the puzzle is to figure out how to duplicate a rock. If that... wait a minute. Is that... that already lets me jump high enough. Jetsam. Okay. Let's see it. Jetsam... oh man, I can't remember what it is exactly. They're like two distinct words for like debris from a shipwreck. And they have like very distinct meanings too. Like I think one is specifically cargo and the other is specifically not cargo. Like the actual parts of the boat. Yeah, I'm thinking of the two words, in case I didn't actually say both of them, were flotsam and jetsam. I want to see what this room looks like unflooded. That's that room. Right. Thought it was a different one. I don't need to keep that chest, because I'll just duplicate it again by going in here. It's this room that I want to see unflooded. Also, I think I'm gonna want the rock exactly here. Before I go in while it's unflooded. I guess I could have carried it in later, but it would have been more work. Okay, so now I can get Oobleck to the top level. If I want it there. I think I don't quite need it all the way at the top, though. Also, am I okay with that chest being destroyed by leaving here? I think I kind of have to be. And let's see, its main purpose was to get the Oobleck. It does have my permanent rock in it. If I carry the permanent rock out, though, this Oobleck becomes a rock, and I think this Oobleck must become this chest. So that we have a way to get to the unflooded version of that chest. That's why we needed 2 of it. Oh, but I do still need the rock. That's awkward. I could have put the Oobleck at the top level. Oh, but no. Let's restart. So now we know all of our objectives. Oh, maybe I can make use of this chest in order to, like, store the rock somehow. Wait. What am I doing? I don't think I can do what I was thinking. Okay, so what I figured out so far is I can put the rock in here, then when I next unflood the chest, I can get the Oobleck. Right? But this chest must have a purpose, besides just containing the rock to begin with. Right? I can either put chests in it, or I can move the rock with it. But moving the rock inside this chest isn't any better than just moving the rock, right? I guess it gives me 2 places I can access the rock. That is true. I think I'm starting to see what the solution is. So next step is still to unflood this chest. And then once the Oobleck is out... Oh wait, if I pick up the chest again, the Oobleck becomes the chest. Is that okay? Not really. Because I was thinking if I flood this chest again, then I can put the rock inside the other chest. I mean, having 2 Oobleck doesn't really do much more for me than having 1. Because the trouble is, I need to duplicate both the chest I'm in and, well, actually nothing else, right? I guess I could duplicate the rock. Does that do anything for me? No, because it's not green. I need it to be green. And I just made the other Oobleck a rock, too. I need the green rock to be right here for when I unflood this chest. The only way to unflood this, or rather the only way to duplicate this chest that I'm in now, is to carry Oobleck to the top level. That's just fact. Or rather, to carry the Oobleck 1 level above this chest. So I can access this chest from here too, but there's nothing in it, because I wasn't able to go back into that chest in its unflooded state while simultaneously having Oobleck. I mean, the rock must at some point be here. That much is, like, definitely true. I can duplicate the chest as many times as I want while the chest is flooded. It doesn't seem to help me much, though. Moving this in advance doesn't do much for me. Or rather, anything. Maybe, though. What if I do duplicate this chest with the Oobleck? No, that doesn't help me. I think. Okay, so I've duplicated the chests. I now have one out here, and I have one inside the unflooded version. But yeah, the moment I carry it in, the Oobleck dies. So I didn't accomplish anything. I think what I actually need to duplicate is the rock? Oh no, but you can't climb up with a non-permanent rock by using another rock. Because if you carry the rock in, the Oobleck transforms. This is the only setup of the room upon entering it that lets me actually get the Oobleck. As Oobleck, specifically. But then I somehow need that permanent rock. Or, wait a minute. No. I didn't figure anything out. I was gonna say, or a normal rock here. And I mean, I have a normal rock. Wait a minute. What if I put a normal rock at the top level? Oh yeah, but the problem is I lose this chest up here. It ceases to exist. So I can't enter it again for Oobleck. I was thinking, what if I just carry a normal rock to the top level and then bring it back in with me after I duplicate the top level chest? But I don't quite have a way to not destroy all the items necessary to do that. Because I can go to the top level with exactly one item in hand. If I could carry 2 items, the puzzle would already be solved. Well, actually not quite, because the Oobleck would also transform. Now that I've realized what I could do, if I could hold 2 items, the puzzle would be solved. Because I could carry this chest out, plus a rock. That would be sufficient. Is there any way I can effectively carry that chest out plus a rock? Not that I've noticed. Let's start fresh. Okay, yeah, if you enter that chest first, there's just nothing interesting to do. Let's try to do something different than what I normally do. That tends to be a thing when you get stuck. So that still has nothing interesting to do in there. This still just contains that, yeah. What's the unflooded version of this chest look like? Wow, there's a rock. Yeah, none of my thinking has actually involved using this chest in a productive manner. Yeah, once I have the Oobleck out though, I can't move the chest into the water. What if I had 2? No, I can't bring 2 of the chests with me. Oh, but I can dupe it. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. Yeah, this can be carried in first. So why did I do that? I just wanted the rock. But, I mean, having another of that is probably good. Okay, so we're basically where we have been a number of times. So So, if I duplicate this chest, I can have one already in the water. And then when I go back in, I can grab Oobleck. Wait a minute. I think I messed up, but I think we're getting ever so closer to the actual solution. So I can put this back in here. And then if earlier I had left a copy of that chest at the top level, we would now have won, basically. So let's grab a copy of the chest to leave at the top level. Okay, hopefully you followed everything. Let's see, right now I just want the rock. Maybe place it a little more to the left, just in case it's necessary. Next step, grab Oobleck, duplicate the Oobleck chest. That's actually perfect. We wanted it in the water. Next step, grab Oobleck. Next step, put rock in transport chest. Next step, grab Oobleck. Enter flame. Duplicate this chest. Retrieve permanent rock. Position permanent rock. Doesn't actually matter which of these chests I grab, as long as I didn't grab the one on the left. And it's been done. Quite a confusing puzzle for how many elements it had to it. Jaunt. Alright, nothing to do here immediately. I did notice that green flame, and it had the goal, and we needed a key. Alright, there's both water and a permanent Oobleck. I could get this key if I had a rock? No, if I had like 3 rocks. I'd probably bring a jar in here or something and put the key in the jar, or a chest. Let's see, if permanent Oobleck transforms, does it stay transformed forever? Yes, good to know. The proper transforming of that will likely be a key to solving the puzzle. So I guess we really gotta think about what it needs to duplicate. It could duplicate the goal, which would be interesting. Maybe. Let's see, yeah, I'm guessing if we flood this room and have a key in it, the puzzle's solved. Let's see, jars, of course, remember whether they were flooded. It doesn't matter whether you actually put the jar in the water. That's, like, interesting. So this jar meets one of the puzzle requirements, although it doesn't do so any better than the original chest. Other than that, we can carry this somewhere without water. I mean, if the Oobleck duplicated the key, that would actually be pretty cool, too. Maybe it doesn't need to duplicate a chest. Okay. We clearly can't untransform the Oobleck. If I want to bring it into that box, I need to move the box down first. Except, wait. If I grab the key, I'm stuck. And there are no rocks in the puzzle. What if this look like flooded? I realize I'm gonna transform the Oobleck again. Yeah, I also can't grab the key like this. So Operation Just Grab the Key to make the Oobleck transform does not seem like the answer. Let's see, if I put this up here... Every layer is gonna be flooded, right? Maybe I need, like, a jar to bring in here? Actually, yeah, let's leave this up here. Put the chest in the chest with the jar. Wait, that needs to be flooded though. I can make flooded jars, not unflooded jars. Is that acceptable? I mean, let's make one, I guess. Wrong chest. Right, but once I've made this, I either lose the chest or the jar, and if I lose the jar, what's the point? I guess I could make like a jar in a jar, if I wanted. Not sure what benefit that is, but I could make infinitely stacked jars. Right, this layer doesn't have the jar in it. Ah. That was interesting, though. What if I make a permanent jar? Alright, for now let's just hide the Oobleck somewhere where it won't transform. Because I want to dunk the one chest in the water. Perfect. Dunk this chest in water. Make flooded jar. Make permanent version of flooded jar. Wait, I think this has all been a poor decision. Okay, there's water there. I think I want to flood this and move the jar. Except this jar is of entirely the wrong chest. But wait, no, I just need to get that jar to the key. I've put it up there where my jumps can't reach. Or can reach, but not while I'm holding an object. Yeah, okay. It needed to be permanent so that we could switch the water state. But that was the correct object. Transfer. I mean, we're on a roll with ignoring those two puzzles from earlier. Alright. A rock and a key would solve this. Maybe water and a key. There's a key. But we have no rock. There's a rock. Wait, is the purple thing too high? No, we can jump to it if we unlock the door. Oh, but I can't jump over this middle structure while holding an item. That's the joke. I thought this puzzle looked really easy for a moment. Because I could just bring the Oobleck in here, change it into a rock, ignore the fact that you can jar things, and then if I could bring this rock over, then I could put the rock in, make a jar, put the key in the jar, the puzzle would be done. But, one tile of height makes all the difference sometimes. So you can't leave while holding an object via the green flame. I haven't changed the state, so a jar here would be just as good as the chest. If I could somehow get 3 rocks, the puzzle would be solved. Well, I mean, probably we don't want the Oobleck to just transform into a rock then. If I jar either chest while the Oobleck's at the top level, the Oobleck transforms into the jar. Because you exit while holding the jar. Not sure what to do with that fact, but I probably don't just want to jar and see what I can do with it. What object do I think I need to duplicate with Oobleck is probably the key question. Not the key. We only need 1 key. Probably. Like, if we can get a rock into this chest at all, while the green flame is still active, that key solves the rest of the puzzle. I can't think of a need for 2 keys right now. What if I don't know, carry the Oobleck in, and then jar it? Does that do anything for me? Not really. I can get the Oobleck back out of the jar. I can fail to leave via the flame. Transfer was the name of the puzzle. Don't think that helps me too much. Alright, I'm gonna exit the puzzle. Let's see, so solved 3 in the Oobleck conundrum so far? I guess we've only got a few minutes. What were the puzzles over here? I already skipped one. Have I looked at bicycle? Okay, that leads to itself. Need 2 keys here. I'm completely trapped already. That doesn't help me very much. I'm very confused. Why does the cauldron now link to itself? Vessel. It's another puzzle where you need 2 keys. That led to nowhere. Alright, looks like we've got some times coming up. I also haven't actually finished the main game. So there are only 2 cauldrons on the level, unless I can like duplicate one somehow. I have no idea how I'm reaching that key. I can't even jump it normally, while not holding an object. Oh, there's water here. You can't flood a cauldron, right? Yeah. But my only access to this is via cauldron, right? No, it was this chest. So this is the flooded chest. Except I think I needed a cauldron involved in this process, because I'm not going to be able to take a second key ever. Actually, I can't even get the first key out. Anyway, that's a problem for another day. I mean, we solved 3 puzzles. Fumbled for a while in Jetsam. How did Jaunt go? Jaunt went pretty well, I think. Maybe. Duel? Duel was a time. Yeah, I think Duel, yeah. Anyway, see ya! Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is.